Who cares that groups like the ACLU of Washington, the Seattle King County Coalition of Homelessness, and the King County Public Defenders said this is an awful idea? I'm a small business owner. That means my opinion matters more than anyone else. Who cares we've tried this over and over and over again and it didn't work?
The Seattle City Council passed buffer zones to crack down on illegal drugs and prostitution after hours of heated debate. The legislation, referred to as SOAP, or Stay Out of Areas of Prostitution, and SODA, or Stay Out of Drug Area Zones, came after people on both sides of the matter flooded City Hall to have their concerns heard.
4 years ago, at the height of the protest in defense of Black lives, this council repealed prostitution loitering law, and that was widely seen as racist, ineffective, and harmful to women of color and trans women.
One of my coworkers was put in the hospital, and he was out for 2 months with a broken cheekbone because of a young person that had sucker punched him on the street. This is not what we need.
The SOAP bill revises a prostitution loitering law used against women and underage girls selling sex versus going after the buyers. The reworked version brings back prostitution as a misdemeanor, but encourages law enforcement to target people willing to buy rather than sell sex. The SODA bill states a person can be ordered to stay out of a zone after being arrested in that area for a drug crime or a non-drug crime that led to illegal drug activity. A person with a SODA order can be charged with a gross misdemeanor if he or she is found in the area where he or she is supposedly banned. The bills, both passed 8-1, reflect a more aggressive pivot toward law enforcement than in recent years. Supporters of SOAP and SODA said the anti-crime zones will disrupt growing street crime and illegal markets that can lead to violence.
We must also, though, have the wisdom to look at the whole of community, the whole of neighborhoods. Neighbors have been assaulted, placed under constant threat, and unable to have community.
Critics said the bills will do more harm than good by further stigmatizing sex workers and people living in lower-income neighborhoods without addressing the underlying problems.
While these bills may scratch an itch to feel like council is doing something to address public safety, to claim that these laws will address any of these problems is dangerous, and it is the epitome of performative.
They also took issue with money being spent on law enforcement rather than programs to help victims of human trafficking, addiction, and poverty. 100 people signed up to speak at the meeting, including a lengthy list of the city's sex workers.